Have you ever paused to ask yourself not just how many years you have left to live, but how many of those years will be truly vibrant and fulfilling? Not just surviving, but thriving. For many people, especially those over 60, the body begins to send signals far earlier than we expect. They're not always loud or alarming. In fact, they're often quiet, persistent, and easy to dismiss. But those subtle shifts, feeling more tired than usual, recovering slowly from a cold, losing muscle without trying, can reveal more about your future health than any number on a chart. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Because when we recognize what our body is trying to tell us, we gain the power to change the course. In this article, we'll uncover 7 crucial signs that may suggest your body is aging faster than it should, and more importantly, what you can do about it. Each one is backed by medical insights, real-life stories, and practical advice. Let's explore them one by one. Sign 1. Constant tiredness that sleep doesn't fix. Feeling worn out after a long day is normal, but if you're waking up exhausted even after a full night's rest, your body may be trying to tell you something deeper is wrong. This persistent fatigue, when your energy feels stuck in neutral, isn't just an inconvenience, it's a red flag. It could signal underlying problems like chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, cardiovascular strain, or early organ dysfunction. What's tricky is that the fatigue isn't always dramatic. You might just find yourself napping more often, avoiding activities you used to enjoy, or having trouble focusing. Your body runs on cellular energy. When your mitochondria, your cell's energy producers, start to slow down due to aging, poor nutrition, or stress, you feel it everywhere. A man named Harold, age 75, once loved his daily walks, but began skipping them, not from laziness, but because his body just didn't have the same spark. After testing revealed mild anemia and thyroid imbalance, small treatment adjustments restored his energy. The lesson? Fatigue that lingers deserves attention. It could be the first sign of deeper wear and tear, and the earlier you address it, the more likely you are to reverse it. Sign 2. Unintentional weight loss, especially of muscle. Many people assume that weight loss is a good thing, but if you're shedding pounds without trying, especially muscle, it might be a warning, not a win. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, but when this happens too quickly, or without a change in diet or activity, it could mean your body is struggling to repair itself, manage nutrients, or fight inflammation. Muscle isn't just about strength, it plays a vital role in immune function, metabolism, and even mental clarity. Frank, a 78-year-old former teacher, was proud of staying slim, but after dropping 18 pounds in 1 year, he noticed it was harder to stand, carry groceries, or maintain balance. A medical exam showed low muscle density and protein deficiency. With light resistance training and dietary adjustments, he regained strength. Loss of muscle, called sarcopenia, is one of the strongest predictors of frailty and hospitalization in older adults. It sneaks in quietly, but the consequences can be severe. If your pants are looser and you're not trying to lose weight, pay attention. Muscle loss, if left unchecked, can silently shorten your healthy years. Sign 3. Slower walking speed. Your walking speed might seem like a small detail, but it's actually one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. Researchers often call it the 6th vital sign. Why? Because walking engages your brain, muscles, joints, and cardiovascular system all at once. A noticeable slowdown, shuffling, hesitating on stairs, or taking more breaks can be a signal that something deeper is slowing down too. Walter, age 82, noticed he was falling behind during walks with his daughter. A checkup revealed mild neuropathy and low oxygen during movement. These issues weren't obvious, but his walking speed revealed them. With treatment and a simple walking program, he improved his stability. A slower gait doesn't just mean inconvenience. It often signals reduced resilience. If walking has become harder, don't wait. A daily 10-minute walk, done consistently, can rebuild strength, confidence, and coordination. Sign 4. Getting sick. More often. Do you catch every cold going around? Does a simple cut take longer to heal than it used to? Are antibiotics becoming a regular part of your life? These signs could point to a weakening immune system. As we age, our immune response slows, making it harder to fight off infections and repair tissue. But some people in their 70s still have sharp immune defenses. What makes the difference? How we live, eat, rest, and connect. Susan, 71, had 3 urinary tract infections in 1 year and developed shingles unexpectedly. Blood work showed low vitamin D and weakened immune markers. With better nutrition, immune support, and rest, she regained resilience. Getting sick often isn't just annoying, it's a message. It tells you your defenses are slipping. And since immune health is tied to everything from wound healing to cancer prevention, it's worth prioritizing. Sign 5. Emotional withdrawal or loss of interest in life. Sometimes aging doesn't show up in the body first. It shows up in the spirit. A quiet withdrawal from hobbies, people, or purpose can be just as telling as any blood test. When someone stops looking forward to things, turns down invitations, or stops laughing, it's not always depression, but it is a sign that their inner spark may be dimming. This kind of disconnection often coincides with changes in dopamine, hormones, and nervous system function. James, 80, stopped going to weekly card games and skipped his favorite coffee shop meetups. His daughter noticed and encouraged him to seek support. With help, his mood lifted and his activity returned. Social withdrawal doesn't just hurt emotionally, it's linked to faster cognitive decline, immune suppression, and early mortality. Staying connected, curious, and involved is as essential to long life as diet and exercise. Sign 6. Slower recovery from illness or injury. If it takes weeks to bounce back from a cold or a bruise stays sore for days, your body's healing systems may be slowing down. Recovery rate is one of the most overlooked signs of future health. It reflects how well your immune system, blood circulation, and repair processes are working. When healing slows, it means those systems are lagging, and that can affect your ability to recover from future stressors. Evelyn, 77, sprained her wrist stepping off a curb. Weeks later, she still struggled with pain. Tests revealed low protein, vitamin C deficiency, and poor hydration. With small changes, her healing and overall energy improved. Faster healing means a stronger future. If recovery takes longer than it used to, it's time to investigate why and address what's missing. Sign 7. Persistent sense of emptiness or lack of purpose. You can be surrounded by people and still feel alone. You can follow a routine and still feel hollow. That inner sense of purposelessness is one of the most powerful predictors of decline, and also one of the most overlooked. George, 81, lived in a vibrant senior community but felt invisible. His issue wasn't physical, it was spiritual. He missed being needed. With encouragement, he began volunteering and mentoring again. The shift was dramatic. He felt reconnected and alive. Loneliness and loss of purpose weaken your immunity, slow your metabolism, and increase disease risk. The antidote? Contribution, connection, meaning. Your value doesn't expire, it evolves. Ask yourself, what still lights me up? What gives me purpose? Then make space for it. Whether it's gardening, mentoring, writing, or simply sharing your story, those moments of meaning matter. Final thoughts, your body whispers before it shouts. We often wait for dramatic signs to take action, but by then the damage may be done. Your body and your spirit are always sending subtle messages. The question is, are you listening? These 7 signs aren't predictions. They're invitations, not to fear aging, but to partner with it, to move with wisdom, nourish with intention, and live with purpose. So if even one of these signs resonates with you, don't ignore it. Talk to someone, make a change, take the walk, eat the protein, call that friend. Rest when you need to, engage when you can, because you don't just want more years, you want better ones. And those start now, with one small step, repeated with care. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear from you. What spoke to you most today, and what will you do differently starting tomorrow?